Hi friends, it's a lovely sunny day in Narrawarra North. Now I got a call from a customer and he said, can you get rid of a big rock for me? And I said, yeah, well that's what I do. I'll come and have a look. And she's quite a rock, as you can see. Today's day one of plan A to get rid of this thing. And we're not going real good, to be quite honest. Couple of issues. I'll take you in for a closer look. Alright, we've been drilling for a couple of hours and we've stopped. Using the air leg to drill 45 degrees up, because it's easier to drill from the ground than in a work platform or something. That's never easy. The idea for plan A was to drill a line of holes along that angle, fill it with cracking goo from the top. After we plug the bottom of the holes, get it to crack and get the top bit to fall off, use gravity to bring it down in that direction. Not going too well though, because it only takes a few degrees of misalignment at the starting end and you've got quite a big error up here. So you can see the drill head poking out of the lower hole. I can't even see it on the screen, it's too bright. And the upper hole a bit further up. It's quite a long way out. So we're just having a think about it. Alright, big day today. Today is the day this rock goes. Well, that's the plan anyway. We're just getting some anchor strand cables through some of the upper holes. We're using some of Ben's super strong anchor cable. What was this breaking strain? Was it 11,000 kilonewtons?
170 kilonewtons, 17 tonne.
17 tonne safe working load. That should be strong enough. And we've got a heap of it. So we've got some holes through the rock which are dedicated just to connecting that strand to. And that should be just what the doctor ordered. Alright, there's the medicine that's going in the first hole. Bit different, we'll see how it goes. Okay friends, we've got 4 holes loaded. There should be enough bang in there to cause a fair bit of chaos. And if it doesn't topple over, we've got some very strong anchor cables on it. The only excavator we have here today is a 12 tonne, which may not be big enough, but we've got bigger ones available. So 4 holes loaded. Can we break this without destroying the house? That is the $1 million question. So here we go. And we're going to go right over in the paddock, way over there. Alrighty, here we go. Hold tight. Okay, here's a close-up, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. That did pretty much what I wanted it to. I think some of the holes broke a little bit above the drill plane, but not to worry. We'll start, put some tension on those cables now and see if we can pull it over. We've only got a 12-ton digger. I don't know how that'll go. Probably not very good, but gravity is on our side. And there's no damage to the house. How's that for a ballsy shot? A big crack line across there you can't really see from this angle. I'll go around the other side. There you go, you can see the crack there. And a bit of shearing on this side too. Wasn't expecting that. I noticed the rock did jump and sort of lean over towards this side a little bit and then fall back. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when we try and yank it. Probably nothing, it'll probably stay there. We'll find out soon. Okay, a bit of tension on these cables. Okay, we're ready to go again. So that's stuck tight there, and with a 12-ton excavator it's not budging at all, not moving. But luckily we've got some other holes here just in case. So we've loaded them and we're going to push a piece off the side on that end, and I'll take you just down here to the other end. I promise I'm going to buy a gimbal for this camera soon. So we'll pull a piece off there as well from those two holes, and hopefully that will make it easier to overbalance with the excavator yanking the cables if it doesn't fall over by itself. So stay tuned. Full hole shot. Alright, I wanted a gentle blast, but that was a bit too gentle. Really had hoped this piece in front would push out, but it didn't. However, the whole thing did move probably 300 millimeters. Alright, I'll give you a look around the other side. Bit of breakage, got a bit of fracturing, but not as much movement as I wanted. So we're just going to hook the digger up to the cables again and give it a yank and see how it goes, see what happens, see if we can get it to do anything now. Not yet. No. Bummer. Okay, we did what we could. 28.50. Bit short, but never mind. Right. 2 little medicine packages going down this hole. This one first. Pop. Yep, all the way to the bottom. And then this one, the reason I put 2 charges in is because this sausage was a little bit short. Alright, here we go. No, we're going to have to give it a bit of help. There we go. So stemming holes like this is always a bit tricky. It tends to jam up halfway. So I've got this new innovation. Got a cone funnel on the end of this. So that goes down the hole. Haven't got much room in this bucket thing. Fill up the funnel. Shake it. And before long, you feel that the bit of conduit down the pipe, or down the hole, no longer wants to go all the way down. And that's when your stemming's starting to, well, your stemming length then equals the length of your conduit. So this stops at bridging, which is a real nuisance when it does. There we go. Every time I shake it now, the conduit comes out of the hole a little bit. That's because its space is taken up by the stemming. And it also helps to compact the stemming as it goes, which is very useful. So we're blasting with smokeless powder today to keep the noise down and also keep the throw down. I'm surrounded by horse studs here, so I don't want to make a lot of noise. So this is a 5-hole shot with a lot of smokeless powder in it, and hopefully the top bit's going to tumble off and not break the house too much. Check all those crows. I'll come to see what the noise is about. Alright, while it's down, that took a lot longer than it should have and was more difficult than I expected. But it's down and there's no damage to the house at all. I'll take you in for a close look. Here we go. Oh, the house did get a bit of mud, but that's okay. And yeah, close. No broken windows, no broken tiles. Lots of very broken rock. Oh. Who says you can't break rock with bullet reloading gunpowder? That's what it all was. Just smokeless powder straight out of the tin. Okay, I've arrived back at the job. 2 days have elapsed since this went over, and he's got rid of the pieces off top and moved some other bits down into the paddock. And still got plenty of work to do, so stay tuned. I think this large piece will be my first target. It's quite a big bit. Alrighty, time to start drilling. I've got to use the hand drill for some of these because I can't reach with the machine. Oh. Got a few blue dots on the ground. Here's another one. I make these holes about 2 metres deep. Alright, let the fun begin. just drilled a couple more holes there with the excavator drill, the ones I could reach, and I've got to push them down with the hand drill just a little bit further because the drill mask can't get them all the way in. But I'm having a break at the moment because the sky's looking pretty ugly and there's a bit of lightning around, and I'm on top of the hill, so I'm not going to climb up there and drill on that rock at the moment. I just hope it doesn't bucket down on us. Alright, might have some morning tea, I think. Hey, I'm back. The thunder and lightning have gone away, and it was just enough rain to be annoying. So it's time to load up. There's 10 holes in this rock. 7 of them are 2 meters deep. 3 of them are 1.8. And again, I'm going to load it with smokeless powder because we don't want any throw and we don't want too much noise. Stay tuned. Here's all the cute little packages before I drop them in the hole. That'll do the job just nicely. Go, it's a 10-hole shot. Smokeless powder. Cheers. I'm pretty happy with that. Nice and broken up. Only had 10 holes in it. I really wanted to put another 2, but didn't have enough smokeless powder. And I loaded a bit light, probably a good thing. So it's worked out pretty well. I'll have a look around the other side. Oh, a bit of damage. Whoops, watch me fall over. Can't wait to see the footage from the slow-mo camera on this side. Big pieces, but we've got a 30-ton machine coming, so I think that'll be alright. Oh, that one's a bit big. I think that one might have to be reduced a bit. Alright, let's go to the next one. Just a bit of a look at the damage to the rock underneath. We put a couple of shots into to try and topple the top bit. It's fairly broken up, but couldn't move with all the weight on it, unfortunately. But I think a machine will be able to pull that out pretty easily. So it wasn't time wasted because this all has to go. Alrighty, we're ready to go again. Got one hole in this big bit of oversized. There's a 60 gram PCF rock cracker in there. Got a similar charge in that one, and there's 2 up here. Alright, this big long piece, it's quite big. 2 holes in there, and that should bust out enough to move it. And then all this bit here can be accessed and pulled out. Here we go. Morning friends, just returning to Mark's house. I wonder how much rock he's managed to pull out yesterday. A few rabbits running around this morning. Oh, first gear. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, he's moved a little bit. Good. Let's have a closer look. Oh yeah. Moved a few big bits. So I'm filming on the DJI Osmo camera at the moment. This is one of the cameras that I would normally use for the very slow motions and also the time lapse. Good little cameras. Don't use them very much for just general walking around real-time video. Although for some things they're really quite good. They're good at producing stable video when I'm walking around shaking the camera, for example. Whereas the Sony ZV-E1 mega camera is not so good at that. Yeah, he has pulled a fair bit of that out. And today I'm going to drill this. Won't be blasting it though, because waiting on explosives. Oh, he's moved some from here too. That's good. Yeah, we've got no bangers at the moment, so we've just got to wait for them to turn up. Alright, without further ado, I'll set up to drill. 2-hole shot in some big bits of oversize. Well, that did the job. Got several pieces out of that one. We'll be able to manage that now. And this one here was pretty much beautifully cut in half. That's the hole. So it's 2 pieces now, about 50% mass each, which is good. Well, it's Friday afternoon, so I'm going home now. Hey, I'm back. Some time has elapsed because I've been waiting and waiting for a specialised explosive product to arrive. Mark's been very busy and dug out all the loose rock, and it's now apparent that the few shots we stuck underneath to try and topple the top bit were not wasted. Certainly not wasted, because about half of this big rock, half of its volume, has been sufficiently broken to be dug out. So I've got 10 holes in the rock, hooked up in control row and echelon fashion. Bit of luck, that'll send it. Here we go, 10-hole shot, hold tight. Hasta la vista, baby. fine. Oh yeah. 6-hole shot. Next shot is a det cord shot, 21 holes, and it's going to be very lively. No doubt about it, hold tight. Morning, almost finished this massive job. Just setting up to drill one of the final shots of the job. It's quite warm at the start of the day. Forecast temperature for today is 38 degrees Celsius and high winds, high fire danger. So I'll just drill for a few hours, and then I'll get home to hold the fort, I think. It's going to be a hot one. Close to the end of the job now, just about to cover a 23 hole shot. Got some carpet over it because the cover's not ideal, but the carpet will adequately protect the cord. Thanks for watching. Okay, 31 hole shot. So I just had a bit of a scratch around on the digger. Looks like it's pretty successful. Bit of lift, a lot of broken rock. It's all moving underneath, so that's good. Just a few more holes over here to load. So I'll load them and I'll cover them, and you know what comes next. Could this be the last one? Just a little 8-hole shot with det cord. Maybe this will be the last one. Hi, well the last shot wasn't actually the last shot because not all of this rock disappeared. The higher section did, but the lower bit stayed behind, so there's a couple more holes in there. And this piece of rock over here didn't disappear because at the time it was obscured by a pile of dirt. So you know, you don't often find these things until you're cleaning up looking for final levels and things. So there's a few more holes in there. Put a bit of carpet over it to protect the cord, and then I'll cover it with soil. I'll find some pretty good soil to go on first, and then I'll send it. Well, that fixed it up pretty well. I'm satisfied that that is all good now. The house is all good, nothing's broken, brickwork's all good, no cracks, no broken windows, no broken tiles, plaster's good inside, despite some very heavy duty blasting quite close to the house. Now, I wouldn't normally do a big det cord shot right next to the house like that, but something I didn't tell you is that this house is going to be demolished and a new house built over there. So we weren't too worried if we cracked it or broke it or landed a rock on it. That wasn't a big concern. And that explains my fairly reckless blasting technique right next to the house. All right, I've got some more things to blow up, some more jobs in the pipeline, so keep watching.